Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium here in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. This is some ACAA women's volleyball action to start our coverage here for the day. We'll be the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics and the home court, St. Thomas Tommies. Mystics come into this one third place, 4-2 with 8 points. Won 13 sets and dropped 8. Last time out was November 20th versus Dal AC. They won 3-0. Marcy McNeil with 8 points on 7 kills and a 150 percentage. Maya Green, 7 points on 5 kills and a 385 percentage. And Liz Rhymes with 15 assists, 3 service aces, and 9 digs were the leaders for the Mystics in that match. St. Thomas Tommies in second place, tied with Mount Allison, identical 5-1 records. Have won 15 sets and dropped 7. Their last game out was the 21st at UKC, where they won 3-1. Danica Godin was the leader for the Tommies with 16 points on 8 kills, including 5 service aces and 6 digs. Abby Langtang, 10 points on 5 kills and 5 service aces. And Caitlin Jones, 16 assists. Of course, both these teams trail the league-leading Holland College Hurricanes. I'm just going to my phone here just to check to make sure this is indeed a final. Holland College played this afternoon at 2 at Dal AC. They lost the first 2 sets, won the next 2, and it looked like they were down 3 set points the last time I refreshed the score here on my phone in set number 5. So let's just see what comes up here. And indeed, they do drop the game this afternoon. So Holland College takes its first loss, 3-2 at Dal AC. So that drops Holland College to 7-1. They will remain in first place, however, equalizing the number of losses that the Tommies and Mounties have. So a couple wins this weekend, and the Tommies can be tied for first. We're going to have O Canada here. We'll pause briefly on the commentary and be back when O Canada has completed. Fans not sure if you picked that up, but that was the Mystics. You could possibly hear singing the lyrics to O Canada in the background for us. We'll get the starters here now. It'll be first for the Mystics. And then for the Tommies, coaches Brooks and McKay. Nicole Rector. Number 3 is Liz Rhymes. She'll be the setter. Number 4 is Madison Parley. Number 7 is Marcy McNeil. Number 10 is Kristen Binns. 11 is Hannah Huntley. Becca McDonnell and Ava Pernew, 2 and 5, the Liberos. And now the starters for the Tommies. Three is Danica Godin, a second-year middle out of Ecole St. Anne in Fredericton. 5 is Abby Langtang, her first year outside hitter out of Leo Hayes High here in Fredericton. Number 7, Sydney Doyle, also in her first year out of Leo High's, a 5'11" middle, is number 7. 8 is Maddie McGregor, 5'11" middle in her second year out of Cobequid in Truro, Nova Scotia. Number 9 is Gabrielle Melanson, 5'7" left side in her first year out of Ecole St. Anne. The setter will be number 11, Caitlin Jones, in her third year from Fredericton. And out of Steelman, Saskatchewan, Haley Flack will start at Libero, along with number 15, Madison Ball. The Liberos to start this one for St. Thomas. Ball out of Truro, and of course over from the UNB track team last year where she was a long jumper. With that, we are set with the starters. Official will check the rotation. The Libero will come in. So across the front for the Tommies, 3 is Godin, 7 is Doyle, and 5 is Langtang. And the back from the far side is Melanson. Fleck, and going back to serve is Caitlin Jones. Jones, the setter, will start play. Played by Parley for Rhymes. And going just wide was Hannah Huntley. Tommy's open scoring. Played by Huntley. Kristen Binns with the attack. Ties us at 1. Liz Rhymes will rotate back to serve. Strong serve by Rhymes. Jones, back set. On the attack and in is Abby Langtang. Fleck and ball exchange, and that will be Langtang on service. That goes deep. Played by Pernew. On the attack from this side and going too long is Marcy McNeil. McNeil leads the Mystics with 39 kills. That one drifts long, and it's 3-1 Tommies. Langtang. Rhymes on the set. The far side for Parley. Jones to the back row. Attack for Langtang. Rhymes sets up Parley. We have a net violation on MSVU. The Tommies jump out to a 4-1 lead. And Langtang will continue to serve. That one was nicely played. Now it's going to be a free ball. No, it's not going to be a free ball. Caitlin Jones just sets it into the middle. No Mystics there to pick that one up. Coach Brooks there with some instruction from McNeil. Played by Pernue. Rhymes. On the attack and with the kill is Binns. Madison Parley, 5'7" left side out of Fall River, Nova Scotia. Her first year, steps back to serve. Played by Ball, Jones. That's Melanson on the attack. Miss hit there by Godin. Parley. Jones set that one for Doyle. Blocked on the far side, but coming down on the Tommy side of the net. That's going to be McNeil with the kill. Doyle and Melanson were there on the block, but it got through and down. Good get there from the back row for the Tommies. Doyle gives the free ball to the Mystics. Another good attack there by Hannah Huntley. Big dive out of the back row by Abby Langtang to keep that original play going. And now suddenly we're tied at 5. Parley again. That one's going to go as a service ace. Just drops in front of the back line. Parley again. Godin on the attack. It's going to be the Mystics, I believe, on the net. We'll go over at the Tommies, tied at 6. Sydney Doyle. Set up for McNeil. Good get by Godin. Jones sets Melanson. Good get by Rhymes. McNeil on the attack. Jones. Godin from the back row. That's Langtang. Langtang gets the kill. Doyle on the serve. That's going to hit the tape. Number 1, Nicole Nerector. Checks in and back to serve is Kristen Brins. 5'11" middle. Their third year out of Stratford PEI. As if you had to say that with a last name like Binns, but she was from PEI. Maddie McGregor with the tip to the open space, catches the line, it's in. Point Tommies. Godin on the serve. Bit of a miss hit there as that ball climbed up the arms of Parley. Godin. That one goes wide. Good judgment by Huntley. And it'll be Marcy McNeil. Rotating back to serve. She has, coming into this match, the points lead for the team with 55.5. That's going to hit the tape. Point Tommies. Fleck and ball exchange. And now it's Gabrielle Melanson serving for St. Thomas. Rhymes to the near side for Huntley. Get by Fleck. Jones for Langtang on the far side. She just punches it through. Melanson puts us in play. Rhymes on the set. Big swing and clean kill there for Nicole Rector. Nice pass from Liz Rhymes. Now back to serve is Hannah Huntley. First year left side out of Truro. Jones sets up McGregor, who goes cross court. Sydney Doyle back in for the Libero. McGregor on the serve. That was played by Pernew. This is going to be a free ball. Jones sets up Langtang on the far side, and she demolishes that one. Clean kill for Langtang. Fast moving, but yet even first set here so far. Played by Pernew. Parley. Rhymes, free ball. Jones just sets that one over. That's twice that's work for Caitlin Jones. She's gone on the attack with the set into the free space instead of setting up her own teammate. Worked twice for the Tommies. McGregor on the serve. It's played by Pernew. On the attack was Rector, but it's into the net. Tommies with the largest gap here of the first set, +6. Maddie McGregor, the second-year middle out of Truro. Will continue her service. That one looks long. That was probably out, but Huntley played it. Set up Parley. Good get there by Melanson and set up for Doyle. Pernew. Rhymes. McNeil, that's going to go off a Tommy block and out the back. Kristen Binns comes back in. Doyle. Langtang on the attack, off of two Mystics and out of bounds. Nearly a miss hit by Melanson. However, the Tommies recovered. And Caitlin Jones serves one more time. That's out off of Huntley. So as the service ace for Jones. Jones again, played by Huntley. Rhymes. Parley. She does the change of pace short shot. Falls over the Tommies. And now it will be Liz Rhymes back to serve. She leads the Mystics with 22 service aces already on this young season. That one's played by Ball for Jones. On the attack was Langtang. Jones now for Godin. Godin goes off a block with McNeil and Binns the blockers. And it'll be Langtang on the serve. Played by Pernew. Rhymes. McNeil. McNeil too strong out the back. Coach Brooks calls timeout. As I do before most matches, had a visit with both coaches. Coach Brooks says they are dealing with some injuries and some youth. But by and large, he is pleased with the performance of his team so far in this season. Always that little bit of tone of voice that suggests there's some room for improvement and things not entirely happy with. However, overall, happy with the 4-2 record. Timeout here, down 8 in set number 1 against the host Tommies. Coach McKay, on the other hand, when I visited him, he was pleased with the effort so far. Said the Holland College match in Charlottetown, they lost 3-0. It's really the only one they didn't play well in. I know last weekend at UKC, one of the comments I saw from Coach McKay somewhere this week was they played just well enough to win. It's going to be a free ball. That's Purnew, who played that one over. Doyle on the attack, and that's a clean kill. Megan Bowen up off the bench and ready to sub in. Bowen will come in for Melanson. Langtang on the serve. Off of Purnew, Rhymes. Played over by Parley. Jones sets up Godin. Blocked, but out of bounds. Point to the Tommies. They stretch the first set lead to 10. Langtang again on the serve, played by Purnew. Rhymes coming out of the back row and just dumping it in is Madison Parley. Smart play from Parley, gets the service back to the Mystics, and it will be Parley, the first-year left side out of Fall River, putting us in play. Bowen on the hustle. Can't get it back in court. Parley again on the serve. Bowen. Clean kill for Megan Bowen. Bowen, a 5'7" outside in her first year out of Fredericton High School. Gets the kill and the point for the Tommies, and now it will be Doyle serving. Rhymes on the back set for McNeil. Doyle on the get. It's going to be a double hit on the set attempt. Kristen Binns has 3 service aces on the air, serves here. Ball. Jones. Looking to attack there was McGregor. McGregor wanted that set a bit higher from Jones. Point to the Mystics. Binns serves from a near side position. Jones. That one set up a little higher for McGregor, but it's blocked. Jones on the back set for Godin. The hands of Parley. And now it's Huntley, who just kicks it over to the Tommies. Godin on the attack again. That goes into the net. Point Mystics, now within 6. Kristen Binns serves. Bowen on the far side off the block. Good get by Ball. Put right back by McNeil. Off the hands of Bowen. Falls on the Tommy side. And it's another point for the Mystics. Coach McKay says, let's talk about this. Let's get a timeout here. One other game action this afternoon. With a 2 o'clock start, UNB St. John was at Mount Allison. Haven't seen score available yet on the ACAA website. Give that a go again here right now. Let's see if we can get a score. Should be over, I would think, by this point. That is a 3-0 victory for Mount Allison. So Mount Allison moves to 6-1. Sole possession of second place behind the 7-1 Holland College Hurricanes. Of course, pending the outcome of this one, Tommies can also tie Mount Allison with a victory here. and then set up a showdown tomorrow in Mount A at 2 with the Mounties. And if all of that were to happen, Tommy's do the win here. The winner of that game tomorrow could find themselves tied for first with Holland College. Punched over, played by Bowen. Bowen on the attack. Rhymes. Set by Binns. Good get by the Tommies. That's set from Godin, or pass from Godin, too close to the net. And a set that at one point it looked like the Tommies controlled up by 10. Now was only a 4-point lead with Binns serving. Binns with the service error. Coach Brooks calls another timeout with the Tommies 2 points away from taking the first set. Take just a short break. Be back as soon as the timeout is over. Back here out of the timeout, late in the first set. Have some subs coming in here. 10 is Riley Horton for the Tommies, and 14 is Julia Campbell. Campbell, 5'5" first-year setter, former Sussex High School Sonic. She'll serve. Blocked there at the net. That was McGregor on the block. Gives the Tommies a set point. Horton was there as well, but it was McGregor on the block. Horton, the 5'11" outside hitter from Calgary in her first year of eligibility. McNeil with the tip over, the Tommy block. Save set point. And it will be McNeil serving, looking to keep the Mystics alive here in set number 1. The set from Campbell a little too close to the net. Tommies can't get it over. And Melanson. She will sub in for Megan Bowen. McNeil will continue service. McNeil from the far side. Comes cross court at Melanson. Net violation on the Tommies. Pass took the setter Campbell too close to the net. Strong work here by the Mystics to bring this first set back where they're within striking distance once again after once being down 10. That one goes into the net. Set number 1 goes to St. Thomas, 25-21. We'll take about a 3-minute break and we'll be back with action from set number 2. Welcome back to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium here in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. Women's volleyball visiting Mount St. Vincent Mystics. And the host St. Thomas Tommies set for set number 2. Tommies take the first set, 25-21. They had a 10-point lead at one point in that set. Mystics closed the gap. Tommies were able to close it out. And it is the starting 6 back for the Tommies. Godin, Doyle, Langtang, Melanson, McGregor, and Jones. Madison Ball. And on the other side, we have, I believe, the first action for number 6, Madison Prudencio. Hometown, 5'11" middle, right here out of Fredericton. Doyle, off the block. Rhymes sets up McNeil. McNeil goes easy, that's off the net. Tommies can't play it. First point, set number 2. Goes to the Mystics. On its Rhymes. Set to serve. Played by Ball. Melanson. Godin on the attack. That one hits the net. Didn't go off the block. Point to MSVU. Rhymes from the far side. Jones sets up Doyle in the middle. Nicely blocked. That was Prudencio and McNeil. I believe it was McNeil who got most of that one. Out to an early 3-0 lead in set number 2 is Mount St. Vincent. Going to go as a service ace. Not sure if Ball got a piece of that one or not. Looked like she might have got a little bit. Up 4-0. Rhymes serves for the Mystics. Make that 5. Liz Rhymes showing off here why she has 22 service aces coming into this match. Strong service game for Rhymes. Off the net, and that's going to be another point for Liz Rhymes. Coach McKay stalking on the sideline. Some instruction for Caitlin Jones and his Tommy team. Rhymes. Tommy's better control here. On the attack and with the clean kill is Abby Langtang to finally break the service game of Liz Rhymes. Give the Tommies their first point in this set. And it will be Langtang serving down 5. Rhymes. The middle for Prudencio. It's going to be a free ball. Not a great first pass. McNeil. Jones. Doyle. Free ball again from Fleck. Rhymes sets up McNeil. McNeil, good get by Langtang. Caitlin Jones can't get that ball as it was coming down right along the net. Point goes to the Mystics. Cameron Sanger. Seeing her first action of the afternoon serves. That's going to be a net serve. Before she served there, she looked over at the bench. Not sure if that disrupted the rhythm or not. Sure, it probably was not helpful. Doyle serves. Rhymes for McNeil. Blocked. That one gets through. Set up for Godin. Godin puts it through. Good get by Pernew. Free ball from Sanger. Jones. Sets up Melanson. Melanson is just a bit too strong for Liz Rhymes. Rhymes with a big smile. Doyle. That one goes just long for Sydney Doyle. And it will be Madison Prudencio set for her first serve here of the afternoon. Going over with the easy one is Maddie McGregor. Change of pace play often works. Godin back to serve with the Tommies trailing by 4. Make that 5 as that sails along. And Marcy McNeil, second year right side out of Port Hawkesbury, serves for the Mystics. Jones plays that one over off of Rhymes. Good rally there on the scrambles. Melanson on the attack off the good pass. Good get by the Mystics. Rhymes dumps that one over. Looking for the pancake on that was Melanson. Couldn't quite get there. Point Mystics. Up 6, Marcy McNeil will serve. McNeil off the hands of Madison Ball and out. Puts another point on the board for the Mystics. Played by Ball. Jones. Melanson. Not sure if a blocker got a piece of that, but it is a kill for Melanson. And it will be Melanson back to serve, down 6. Rhymes sets up Rector. Rector goes for the easy one. And that will send Hannah Huntley to the service line for the Mystics. Up 12-5 in set number 2. Huntley. That one sails long. McGregor will serve for St. Thomas. Strong serve there. Pass put down at the net by Sydney Doyle. Doyle needing every bit of her 5'11" frame to get that one back down. And officials are calling net violation on Doyle on that one, so the point in fact goes to the Mystics. Rector on the serve. Big hit from the far side by Langtang. Powers it through the block of the Mystics. And it'll be Caitlin Jones back to serve. Doyle on the block. Doyle look for the kill there. Played by Huntley. On the attack was Binns. Off the hands of Jones. Another point on the side of the Mystics. And Liz Rhymes cycles back to serves. It was Rhymes who had the big service run to open this second set. Got the Mystics in front. Tommies control that one. On the attack was Langtang. Tommies go out of bounds on that play. And it's another point for the Mystics as they're now up 8. Rhymes to serve again. That pass is too long. Doyle just got that one over. Free ball from Godin. Rhymes sets up McNeil. Big block by the Tommies. It's back to the Tommy side. Godin on the attack. Good get by Pernew. And finally putting it away is Cameron Sanger. Sanger overpowers Madison Ball. That's Chloe Little. She's quickly up off the bench for the Tommies, coming in for Sydney Doyle. Rhymes serves. McNeil puts down that errant pass from Ball. And Fleck and Ball will exchange on the Tommy side. It's now the Tommies down 10 in the set. That's going to go as a service ace for Liz Rhymes. Mystics full of confidence here in correction again. I'm not sure what the officials called on that one. I was busy waiting for Rhymes to serve, as was she. However, there was a violation called. Point went to the Tommies, and that's a big momentum swinger to break the Rhymes service, pick up the point, and then the next point off the serve of Langtang. Played by Pernew, Rhymes. On the outside, that was Sanger. Goes into the net. That point goes to the Tommies. Langtang, who coming into this match, the leading point getter for the Tommies with 57. Sails the serve long. Cameron Sanger, first year left side out of Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland. Sails the serve long. Chloe Little, 5'10" first year player out of Marcel Francois Richard High in Rexton. Serves for St. Thomas. McNeil gets that one over and in front of Little. Point to the Mystics. Madison Prudencio is set to serve. For Flack, Jones, Melanson. Clean kill for Melanson. Was a blocker there, but I don't think the blocker got a piece. Godin serves. There's a floater going a bit long. McNeil on the attack, off the block. Good get by Jones. Melanson, Pernew, Rhymes, Huntley. Another good get by the Tommies. Jones sets up from the back row. That was Langtang. Pernew, Huntley, good rally. Rally is still going. Jones, Melanson. Good get by Rhymes. Tapped over. Great rally here. Ball, McNeil. Good get by Langtang. Jones. Out of the back row is Godin, too strong. Longest rally and best rally of the match so far. Swings over to MSVU. Off the bench for the Tommies. 10 is Riley Horton. 14 is Julia Campbell. For that long rally, Coach McKay gets some fresh bodies into the game. Marcy McNeil serves. Good get by Melanson. Horton. Huntley got that one up. Tommies control. Campbell went for the back set. Confusion on the Tommy side who it was for. Might have been better just to punch that one forward from McGregor or Horton. 21-12 now. Mystics set number 2. Marcy McNeil looks to put a stranglehold on the set for the Mystics. Melanson, good get by Pernew. McNeil, Melanson, Fleck, and Melanson on the attack. She finds space. Sanger got a hand on it, but not enough. Tommies need to string some points together here. And it is Melanson on serve. Played by Huntley. Good tip by Rector. On the attack, Langtang. That goes off of Huntley. Leave off the block first. Melanson. Played by Huntley. And the back row on the attack was Sanger. Too strong. Tommies now closes the gap to 6. Melanson. Sanger. McNeil. Sanger. Free ball, Tommies. That was tipped on the way through. McGregor gets the point. Campbell on the assist. Nicole Rector at the official's chair. And now communicates back to her coach what official Matt Van Raalte said. Campbell with the back set. Horton blocked. Now on the attack. Langtang blocked. Tommies keep it alive. Melanson from the back row. It was a good get by Sanger. Huntley. Ball. McGregor just looked to put that one over. Rhymes. That was set up for McGregor on the attack. And now Huntley, another good rally here. In the back row, Melanson. One didn't really have a chance off her hand. To catch it a bit low. Low into the net. 22-16. And it is Hannah Huntley who has 6 service aces coming into this match, putting us in play. One off of Fleck and right back to the Mystics. Fleck can't control that first pass, and it was put away by the Mystics. We have a little mop-up action here. 2 points away from tying this up at 1 set apiece. Hannah Huntley serves for MSVU. That one floats long. Good decision by Haley Fleck. And that will send Maddie McGregor back to serve for the Tommies. Played by Pernew. Rhymes. On the attack was Rector. Rhymes for Sanger. Set up and played by Horton. Horton unleashes the right arm off of McNeil, out of bounds. Kill for Riley Horton. Bowen checks in. Coach McKay tries to get Bowen in before the last service. Wasn't quite in time. So it will be Bowen. Comes off the bench to serve for St. Thomas, down 5. Bowen. Sanger. Rhymes puts it over. Good get by Bowen. Back set for Melanson from the back row. Good get by Rhymes at the net. Sanger on the attack. It's going to be 4 hits for MSVU. Big point there for the Tommies. Megan Bowen, former FHS Black Cat. First year is set to serve, and Coach Brooks says, let's call a timeout. We really want set number 2. We don't want to go down 2-0. The Tommies making a bit of a comeback here. This team's still up 4 at 23-19. Coach Brooks says, let's talk it over. Looking forward for both of these teams. Of course, I already mentioned the matchup in Mount A for the Tommies tomorrow. That's a 2 p.m. start. 2 p.m. in Mount A. If you're a Tommy volleyball fan or Mountie volleyball fan, get yourself to McCormick Gymnasium for 2 tomorrow afternoon. And again, long way to go here, particularly if MSVU ties this up. But if the Tommies win that, Mount A is already won to move to 6-1. Tommies win today, they could move to 6-1, and that could be a showdown to see who ties the Holland College Hurricanes at 7-1 atop the conference. Not going to get ahead of myself because MSVU is looking really strong here in set number 2. So not going to assume any of that scenario is in play quite yet. And of course MSVU tomorrow, the 28th, they have an 11:30 a.m. game in St. John against the Seawolves. Bowen serves long. Set point now for the Mystics. Nicole Rector will go back to serve. Rector serving for the set. Fleck. Got a violation on the Tommies at the net, and taking the second set is MSVU. 25-19. Tied at 1 set apiece. We'll take about a 3-minute break. Scoreboard just shut off here. Maybe a little bit longer than that. We'll see. And we'll be back with action in about 2 minutes from set number 3. Welcome back to the LB Gym here in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick for set 3 action. We are tied at 1 set apiece. Women's volleyball, the visiting Mount St. Vincent Mystics, take set number 2, 25-19, after losing set number 1 to the host St. Thomas Tommies, 25-21. I'm Bill Gibson, privileged once again to be able to call the games here from my perch at the pit, high above the court. You're watching ACAA TV. We have the final home game of semester 1 for the Tommies. Like to leave the home fans, of course, with a good taste and come out with a victory here. Jones serves to start set number 3. Rhymes puts that one over. Good get by the Tommies. That's 12 Lauren Moriki with the Libero jersey on. And Melanson gets the kill. So change for Coach McKay. Moriki at Libero for this set. Big swing from Cameron Sanger off the hands of Caitlin Jones. Ties us at 1. Liz Rhymes set to serve for MSVU. Fleck. That's Langtang. Fleck free ball. Rhymes sets up McNeil. McNeil goes off the hands of Fleck. Service game of Liz Rhymes has been trouble for the Tommies all afternoon. Rhymes. Jones goes cross court. Melanson. On the attack now is McNeil. Sanger. Sanger goes cross court with the spinner. Good vision there from Sanger and good placement. Drops that one down in front of the Tommies. Rhymes continues to serve. Played by Fleck into the upper deck. Now got some issues here with the volleyballs all being on one side of the net. Service ace for Rhymes. Rhymes, one of the funner players to watch here in this league. Personality comes through, big smile on her face most of the time. Gonna have a double hit on Caitlin Jones. Sprinting out again here to an early lead in set number 3 are the Mystics. Led again by Rhymes at the service line, 6-1. That one goes long. Good read by Moriki and Megan Bowen in the back row for the Tommies. Langtang serves. She's joined by Jones, Fleck, Melanson, McGregor, and Bowen. Jones sets up Melanson. Off the hands of Pernew. Played by Huntley. Free ball from Rhymes. Good pass for Jones. Jones to McGregor. The second-year middle gets the kill for the Tommies. And Abby Langtang will serve for St. Thomas. Rhymes to the far side for Sanger. That one, I think, was just tape and not block. Point to the Tommies, are now down only 2 in set number 3. Sanger, Rhymes, McNeil. Punch back. Bowen on the attack. Big block at the net by Marcy McNeil. At 7-4, Cameron Sanger. Hello to the folks watching from Newfoundland. Grand Falls, Windsor is Sanger. Played by Melanson. Rhymes sets up McNeil. Said that a lot this afternoon. Too many hits for the Tommies. Point to the Mystics. And since going down at 10 at one point in the first set, the Mystics have really found their game. They lead here by a score of 9-5 in set 3 after taking set number 2 from St. Thomas. Sanger again. That one played by Bowen. Melanson on the back set. Good get by Rhymes. Played over by Prudencio. Good get by Rhymes. Pernew for Huntley. Bowen on the attack. Off the block of McNeil. Jones. That was a set for Langtang. Huntley. Langtang. Jones. McGregor. Huntley. Rhymes. McNeil. Good get by Jones. Moricky. On the attack there was Gabby Melanson. That's one of those first long rallies that have gone the Tommies' way here this afternoon. Most of those have been going to the Mystics. That's fun to watch when the ball gets moving like that. Both teams playing good defense. Pernew, Rhymes. Dumped over. Good get by the Tommies. Bowen on the attack. Too strong. Rector back in. And Madison Prudencio. The middle out of right here in Fredericton serves. Moricky. Jones. Bowen. Tried to tip it over. McNeil was waiting for that. They go tip for tip, but it is McNeil's tip that goes down. Up 6. Prudencio serves again. Jones. Melanson. Piece of the net on the way through, did the ball, but it falls in. Melanson gets the kill. And it will be Melanson on the serve. Rhymes sets up McNeil. Played by Melanson. Jones. Bowen. Blocked again is Bowen. Good hustle by Fleck just to get to that ball, but can't get enough on it to get it back over the net. Point to the Mystics. And it is Marcy McNeil who is set to serve. Up 6. Played by Moricky. Block there was Godin, but recovering are the Tommies. Again the block. That's going to be Rhymes who gets that block and point. Timeout Tommies, down 7 in set number 2. Coach McKay says this is starting to get away from us just a little bit. Let's talk it over. Maybe bring in some subs. Let's see if he changes things up. Going to take a short break, and we'll be back right here after the timeout. Back here out of the timeout, Tommies trailing by 7 in set number 3. Tied at a set apiece with MSVU. Reminder to stick around after this match. There'll be a presentation of the Tommies CCAA scholars to come between this match and the men's match against UMBSJ. We'll have that right here as well. Serve floats long for Marcy McNeil. See, of course, a number of the Tommy athletes in the gym, looking around to see a number of the basketball team. for both the men and the women in enjoying this one. And on the far side, you may see crutches in the corner. That's Celine Sturkle, member of the women's basketball team. Injured last night at Mount A. Loss for the Tommy women. A win for the Tommy men. They're going to finish out their first half. I believe they both have identical 5-2 records. Women finished 0-2 on the road at Holland at Mount A. Men split, lost at Holland, won at Mount A. Megan Bowen powers that serve. Bowen. Off the hands of Pernew. McNeil. Played over by Huntley. Jones again tries to go short on the set instead of passing to her own teammates. Mystic's got an arm on it, but it results in a point. That's 3 times the sneak attack has worked for Caitlin Jones in this match. Tommy's now within 3, trailing 13-10 in set number 3. Bowen. And going for the kill on the errant pass is Danica Godin. I believe that was Hannah Huntley, who couldn't control that serve. It was either Huntley or Sanger in that back row. Timeout Mystics. The Tommies have clawed their way back into this third set. Reminder again of that match coming up. Scheduled for a 6 o'clock start. The Tommy men and UNBSJ already creeping past the 5 o'clock hour here in the capital city. And of course, only in set number 3 in what has been a tight match so far. That one may not get underway at 6 as planned, but we'll see how it goes the rest of the way here. Bowen on the serve. Rhymes sets it up for Rector. 2 Mystics hustle for it. It was Huntley that played it. Free ball Tommies. Not a great pass, but Caitlin Jones decides to go on the attack again. That's going to be Jones. 4th point on the attack in this match. Brings the Tommies within 1 here in set number 2. Pardon me, set number 3. Bowen serves into the net. Hannah Huntley back to serve for MSVU. Huntley. Played by Bowen. Jones on the attack is Langtang. Langtang gets the kill. Godin back to serve. Godin, second year out of Ecole St. Anne. Godin. Jones. Langtang. Rhymes plays for McNeil. Reaching back for that was Langtang. Godin might have had a better shot. Coming in behind. McNeil, the primary target for Rhymes in this one. Certainly interested to see McNeil's stats after this match. She's had a heck of a afternoon here so far. That point goes to St. Thomas. Caitlin Jones serves. Huntley, Rhymes, Prudencio. She just dumps it over. Point to the Mystics. Rhymes of the strong service game is back once again for MSVU. Played by Moriki. Jones going on the attack, but out of bounds is McGregor. Had room, just sent it long. Rhymes again. Moriki with a good decision to let that one go. Moriki the change up in this set number 3 for Coach McKay in at the libero position. Pays dividends there. Langtang put us in play. McNeil. A little bit of a miss hit by McNeil, low on the arm, I think. Into the net. And with a point here, the Tommies can tie the third set with the Mystics. Ava Pernew, first year out of Stony Creek, Ontario, has that one go through her hands. And now Becca McDonnell in the libero jersey for the Mystics. She was questionable with an injury before this one. They got right at her. That is McDonnell. Huntley plays it over. Jones for Bowen. Bowen blocked by Prudencio. Big block for the Mystics. That'll send Cameron Sanger back to serve. Sanger is low into the net. Sanger from Newfoundland. Hope everyone is well over there. Oh, there is some damage. It's a storm that just rolled through here this week. Rhymes for McNeil. McNeil with the kill off of Melanson. And it will be Prudencio to serve with a 1-point lead. Entertaining match. Strong second set here third set by both teams. I'll get it right eventually. Jones. Bowen. Bowen is too strong for Prudencio. And we're tied at 19. Melanson serves. That one hits the net and goes over. Jones. Oh, it's going to be a free ball from Flack. Rhymes with a chance to set up McNeil again. That one goes long, not tipped. Seems to be one of the rare errors from Marcy McNeil here this afternoon. Maya Green checks in for McNeil. McNeil, I'm sure, will get a rest, and we'll see her again in this one. Maya Green, 5'8" second year out of Stellarton. Melanson serve, too tough for the Mystics, and the Tommies now in front 2 in the third set. Their biggest lead of set 3. Rhymes set that up for Nicole Rector. Rector gets the kill. And it is Maya Green back to serve. Green has 4 service aces on the year. Moriki for Bowen. Played by Pernew. Rhymes on the attack with Huntley. Rhymes to the back row. Sanger, bit of a free ball for the Tommies. Jones sets up Godin. That goes off a block and out of bounds. Good hustle from Becca McDonnell to get just a piece of that one as it went out. Not enough. Tommies +2. And that's Megan Bowen. Her service rotation earlier in this set, part of the keying the Tommy comeback puts us in play. Strong serve there. Out of the back row. That was Sanger. Rhymes tips it over. Off the net, kept alive by Jones. On the attack, Langtang, played by McDonnell. Rhymes for Huntley. Tommy's there on the block, but it comes down on the Tommy side of the net. Going to do a little mop-up action here on the court before Hannah Huntley puts this in play. Mystics trailing by 1 late, third set. Moricky. Jones gets that one over. Set up for Sanger. Tommy's block it. Good get by Godin. Moricky. Now free ball from Godin. Bit of confusion there on the Mystics' part. Good attack by Rector. Good get by the Tommies. Hit out of the back row was Melanson. Now Sanger on the attack. That one is out of bounds. Not touched by anyone. Point to St. Thomas. It's an important point late in this set. Coach Brooks says, let's call timeout. We were once looking really good here in set number 3. Now we're down 2 late in the set. Let's talk it over. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back right out of the timeout. We are set out of the timeout. Godin. Serves for the Tommies. Played by Pernew. Rhymes dumps it over. It's going to be a violation on the Tommies. Point goes to the Mystics. Down 1, Rector serves. On the attack, but going long was Langtang. We're tied at 23, late in the third set. Now it is timeout Tommies. Coach McKay says, I want to talk it over now. Highly competitive match here in Fredericton this afternoon. Two teams who are looking to hunt at the top of the conference. Get MSVU and the St. Thomas Tommies. Last home action of the first semester for the Tommies. As mentioned, they will go Mount A tomorrow. They will open the second half January 14th at UMBSJ at 6 before hosting Crandall on Sunday the 16th of January at 4. The Mystics, they will go at UMBSJ tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Finish off the first half versus UMBSJ at home 2 p.m. on December 4th. Then open the second half January 14th at home 7 p.m. That's a Friday versus UKC. Point goes to the Tommies. McNeil quickly hustles to get the sub in. And at set point, Caitlin Jones serves for St. Thomas. Jones secures set number 3 for the Tommies. 25-23 to give the Tommies a 2-1 lead here in this match. We'll take about a 3-minute break, and I'll be back with action from set number 4. Welcome back to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium, fans. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV. This women's volleyball match, host St. Thomas Tommies leading the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. 2-1. Just set here now for the start of action in set number 4. Highly entertaining match this has been. Very close competition all the way through. Tommies taking that last set 25-23. After taking the first set 25-21 and dropping set number 2 25-19. It will be the Mystics opening serve here in set 4. And Liz Rhymes. Rhymes' service game has been trouble for the Tommies all afternoon. Official checking the rotation for the Tommies. It will be McGregor, Jones, Lang Tang, Melanson, Moriki, and playing that ball there in the middle, that was Bowen. Tommies break the serve of MSVU. For MSVU, it's McNeil, Prudencio, Huntley, Pernew, Parley, and Rhymes. McNeil on the tip, ties us at 1 in set 4. Madison Parley, first year out of Fall River, Nova Scotia, set to serve for the Mystics. Parley played by Moriki. Block by McNeil on the attack by McGregor. 2-1 Mystics. Madison Parley puts it in play on the serve. Far side, Melanson, partially blocked. Pernew, McNeil, Jones. Jones gives the free ball. Rhymes sets up Prudencio, and it is Gabby Melanson who is there for the block for the Tommies. Lang Tang. Huntley off a block. Jones Sets up Melanson. Tough play there, and Huntley can't get it over. Pass was too wide and too close to the net for Huntley to be able to get any angle to get that ball back. (3-2) Tommies early set 4. Langtang, Huntley, Rhymes, McNeil goes for the short one again. Played off the net by the Tommies. That was Fleck getting a hand on it. Tommies can't get that one back. Seems McNeil has known just when to pull the cord and when to let it rip here all afternoon. 3-3. It is Madison Prudencio. McGregor look to go on the attack on that one. Goes into the tape. Prudencio at 4-3. Played by Langtang. Bowen on the attack off the hands of Prudencio. Ties us at 4. McGregor will serve. Rhyme sets up McNeil. McNeil unloads on that one for the kill. And now Marcy McNeil back to serve. McNeil, the leading point getter, of course, coming into this match for the Mystics, has shown us why here this afternoon. Bowen punches that over, played by Parley. Set up for Huntley. Huntley is just out, right at the feet of the line judge. 5-5. Gabby Melanson serves. Played by Huntley. Huntley on the attack. That one is long. Mystics making that far corner line judge earn it here the last few plays. Set up for Rector and blocked at the net by Godin. And now it will be Melanson back to serve for St. Thomas. Rhymes. Played over by Huntley. Good get by the Tommies. Bowen. Jones can't play it off the net to get any air under it. Point to the Mystics. And it will be Hannah Huntley. She's set to serve for MSVU. Good pass there for Jones. On the attack and going off the block of Rector is Danica Godin. Godin gets the kill. Now Bowen, the former Black Cat in her first year with the Tommies, serves. That's going to go as a clean service ace in front of Madison Parley. Parley laid out, couldn't quite get there. Space in that back far corner. See if Bowen aims for that. And she does. That was played by Huntley. Now Parley blocked at the net. Jones and Godin, not sure which one got it, maybe both. Point St. Thomas. +4 Tommies. Here in set 4, they lead 2-1. Bowen is going middle that time, but finds tape. Of course, with the Christmas season upon us, we'll all be finding tape here in short order. At least those of us who have some presents to wrap up. Jones Sets up Godin. Godin pulls the string, finds the open space. That serve from Godin drifts wide. It's a point for the Mystics. The ever dangerous service game of Liz Rhymes now in play for MSVU. Bowen goes in front of Moriarty to play that. Off her hands, out of bounds. I believe Moriarty was there. They have that conversation. Let's communicate. Rhymes goes right at Bowen again. Good get by Moriarty to get that back over. On the attack from the back row and too strong is Hannah Huntley. Maya Green comes in for Huntley. Caitlin Jones, third-year setter out of Fredericton, serves. For Parley, played by Fleck. Jones sets it up for Langtang. Langtang goes with the easy one. Rhymes on the dive. Not even the 6'1" frame of Liz Rhymes was long enough to get to that one. Jones. Pernew. Prudencio. McNeil. Nearly decapitates Caitlin Jones. Point to the Mystics. Jones looking for a sub here. They will get it. Julia Campbell will come in. Get some attention here for Jones. Got that one right off the nose, I believe. And it will be Madison Parley serving. Campbell now sets up from the back row. On the attack, that was Langtang. Moriarty. Campbell. Melanson. Blocked by McNeil. Prudencio was there as well. Jones getting attention on the Tommy bench. Nodding her head up and down. It's usually a positive sign. Serve drifts wide from Parley. 14-11 Tommies here in set 4. And starting setter Caitlin Jones on the bench getting some medical attention for just getting a spike, I believe right off the nose. Dumped over by Liz Rhymes. Back to serve is Madison Prudencio. The hometown Prudencio looks to cut into the Tommy lead. Campbell sets up Melanson, blocked again. That's Green, I believe, who gets that block. Prudencio again on the serve. Campbell set up McGregor. McNeil on the attack. Campbell. Free ball for Moriarty. That one was out. They had to let it go. However, it's McNeil on the attack. Moriarty gets it. Campbell sets up Bowen. Bowen, played by Prudencio. Rhymes. Green. That point goes to the Tommies. Up to Maddie McGregor. So we're midway through set 4. Serves for the St. Thomas. Off the hands of Green. Played by Parley. Free ball from Rhymes. Campbell sets up the middle. That's Godin. McNeil off a Godin block. Point for the Mystics. Marcy McNeil is having one heck of an afternoon. I'm just looking down on the Tommy bench. Looks like Caitlin Jones may be good to come back into this one. A point and a nod of the head. That would usually be a positive sign. Good to see Jones is recovered, or recovering. Good play there by Rector. Gets the point. Tie us at 15. And Marcy McNeil serves. Strong serve by McNeil. Moriarty on the dive. Got a piece, not enough. McNeil again on the serve. Campbell sets up Godin. Good get by Pernew. Rhymes for McNeil. That one is blocked by Godin. On the attack again, that was Rhymes. Rhymes will get the point on that one. 17-15. Seesaw set number 4 now in favor of MSVU. That one goes long. Complexion of the set changed a little bit, with Jones coming out. The rookie setter, Campbell, in for St. Thomas. Rhymes plays that one for Green on the attack. That's going to be a point for MSVU. Crisp passing from Liz Rhymes. Maya Green. Set to serve. Moriarty, Campbell, Bowen. That's an easy block on that one for the Mystics. I believe that was Liz Rhymes who got that one. Nicole Rector was there as well. 19-16 MSVU. Timeout St. Thomas. I'm going to take a break through this timeout, and I will be back with action here from set 4 in Fredericton. Welcome back to set 4 action here in Fredericton. Trailing 2-1, it is the Mount St. Vincent Mystics leading set 4, 19-16 on the St. Thomas Tommies. Serving for the Mystics, Maya Green. That one just about ate up the Tommy player. That was Langtang, who did manage to get it back. And Bowen with the big swing and the kill for the Tommies. Tommies needed that point. Now down 2 with Bowen set to serve. Rhymes. That was set up for Rector. Rector gets the kill off Gabby Melanson. And it will be Rector back to serve at 20-17. Moriarty, Campbell, Langtang. Langtang goes out the back. Point MSVU. Point here would seemingly give the Mystics a stranglehold on the set. That one does float long. Another good decision by Moriarty to let that go. Maddie McGregor back in. Danica Godin to serve. Played by Parley. Set up for Prudencio. Godin. Langtang on the attack. Purdue. Rhymes. Attacking here from the near side was Parley. Good swing from Langtang. Now McNeil from the back row. Finds the back corner. Great play there from the Mystics. Dangerous service game of Rhymes. Up 4. Campbell sets up Langtang. Langtang looked to go short, but it was McNeil right there. Snuffed that one out. Down 5 at 23-18. It's timeout Tommies. Let's see if Coach McNeil can cook something up here. Pardon me, Coach McKay can cook something up here on the Tommy bench. Been saying McNeil all afternoon. As Marcy McNeil, second-year player out of Port Hawkesbury, Nova Scotia, has been a dominant player here for the Mystics in this match against the Tommies. Coach Don McKay with some short instruction there for St. Thomas. And we are set once again. 2 points away from tying us at 2 sets apiece are the Mystics. Liz Rhymes is set to serve. Campbell. That was a set for McGregor. McNeil on the attack. That was blocked. Now Parley. Parley goes short. And the Mystics are 1 point away from tying us at 2 sets each. Liz Rhymes. That's who the Mystics want on the service line. Moriarty. Campbell. She just puts that one over. That play worked a few times for Jones. It works for Campbell as the Tommies save a set point. And rotating back to serve is Campbell. Set for the far side. And it's Madison Parley who gets the kill. That ends set number 20. Set number 4, not 24. It goes 25-19 MSVU. So we've traded sets here. Stu won the first one, 25-21. MSVU the second, 25-19. Stu the third, 25-23. And MSVU set number 4, 25-19. I'm going to take about a 2-minute break. See if I can't untie my tongue. And I'll be right back with the deciding set number 5. Welcome back to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium here. Tied at 2 sets apiece. The Mount St. Vincent Mystic women and the St. Thomas Tommy women in volleyball action. Getting set here for the deciding 5th set. We'll play the first of 15 to decide this match. With the win, the Mystics could move to 5-2. It would drop the Tommies to 5-2. Of course, if the Tommies win, they would move into a tie with 6-1 Mount A going into the match in Mount A tomorrow. And the winner of that one would, in fact, tie Holland College atop the conference. So some big conference standings going into the break here at stake here in this one. As Rhymes puts us in play. Godin on the attack. Good get by the Mystics. Played back by Huntley. Bowen. Campbell. Godin again on the attack. Played by Rhymes. Mystics can't get that one back. Important there that the Tommies break the initial service game of Liz Rhymes. Get the first point. And it sends Abby Langtang, first year out of Leo Hayes High, go north side to serve with the Tommies. That's a little too strong for Madison Parley. Parley, who ended set 4 with the kill. Can't get that one back. And it is Langtang for Pernod. McNeil, she's been the favorite target of Rhymes all afternoon. For the Tommies, it is still Campbell in at setter for Jones. Got the ball off the nose. Bit of a free ball. On the attack is Huntley. Bowen. Campbell. Back set for Godin. Played by Parley. Huntley on the attack. Bowen again. And it is McGregor. Great hustle there by Hannah Huntley. Gets a hand on it, but it's not enough. Tommies 3-1 here in this set. Hustling in the substitution is Sydney Doyle, number 7 for St. Thomas. The lengthy middle comes in. McNeil. And the middle plays off. Sydney Doyle blocks that one from McNeil. And at the feet of the Mystics, 4-1 Tommies. Early going, set number 5. Rhymes sets up McNeil. McNeil goes hard. Good get there. On the attack, Bowen. Bowen looks to go cross court. Rhymes with a good pass, but it's going to be a free ball. Bowen. On the attack, too long was Megan Bowen. With Sydney Doyle on the pass to look to set up Bowen. McGregor comes out, Moriarty in. 4-2 Tommies. Madison Prudencio serves for MSVU. Moriarty. Campbell. Godin. Godin finds space. Good hustle there from Parley. And Godin will serve with the Tommies up 3 in set 5. Big serve from Godin off the hands of Pernod. Favor Pernod out of Stony Creek, Ontario. Can't quite get there. Godin again on the serve for Parley. Huntley on the attack. Good get by Godin. Fleck sets up Bowen on the far side. Rhymes for McNeil. Doyle is there. Bowen on the attack. Good get by Pernod. Huntley. Fleck. On the net were the Tommies. Huntley was there as well to put that one down. Not sure who they're going to give the point to there. At 6-3 St. Thomas, Marcy McNeil is set to serve for MSVU. Campbell hustles for that one. Bowen, that's been Campbell's favorite target. Pernew, Huntley. Huntley goes cross court, too strong. Good read by Megan Bowen. Mystics look to be looking to make Bowen move around a lot here. And it is Bowen back to serve. So we are now midway through set 5. Bowen. Too strong by about a foot. Hannah Huntley. Will serve for the Mystics. Not a good initial pass, and it's going to result in a back row attack. Langtang too strong. Huntley will continue the service game again. Been serving all afternoon here from the near side. Disappears behind the post for me, and then comes forward to put the ball in play. That serve from Huntley eats up Langtang. And with a point here, Huntley can tie set 5 at 7. Great contest this one has been this afternoon. Played by Moricky, and we are tied at 7. Some instructions from Coach McKay to middle blocker Doyle. Huntley. That one into the net. Gives the Tommies the 1-point lead. Maddie McGregor in. Sydney Doyle. 5'11" middle. Back to serve. Doyle leads the Tommies in kills coming into this match. Parlee. Parlee finds open space. And we're tied at 8. Doyle out. Moricky in as the libero. Nicole Rector set to serve. That's Langtang on the attack. Rector with good hustle, but can't quite get that one. I'm sure a few there at the scorer's table. We're ready to catch a player coming at them there. 9-8 St. Thomas. We have the official to the scorer's table. Checking in with the scorer. Not certain exactly what the check-in is about. Reminder, immediately following this match will be a presentation to the CCAA scholars on the Tommies side. And then you'll have to change streams, pick up the men's match. It was scheduled to start at 6. We are now 7 minutes away from there, so it will not be starting at 6. Can't give you the exact time of the start of that one. Not sure how long it will take for warm-up. Still consulting here on the scorer's table. Not exactly sure what we're doing. Correcting something on the computer by the looks of things. Teams huddling here. 9-8 Tommies in this deciding 5th set. Coach Brooks now huddling up with Liz Rhymes, his setter. And now the officials are conferring on the far side. Now they're conferring with Coach Brooks. And the other official, Matt Van Ralte, who I went to school with, was conferring with Rhymes. Whatever we're talking about appears to everything be on the up and up. I believe it's a substitution that was called into question. Now that I see the way they're moving. And it is Campbell serving for St. Thomas. Rhymes sets up Parley. Getting just a piece of that was Bowen, but the pass can't be controlled. Point to the Mystics. And Liz Rhymes, third year out of Dartmouth, 6'1" setter, serves. Played. On this attack there, it was McGregor. That was played by Rhymes. And now Godin on the attack. Played by Huntley. Looking to give that one away was Parley. Comes up short. Parley looked stuck between just giving the easy free ball. Good hustle there by Rhymes. Knocked over by Huntley. Bowen on the attack. Blocked. And good get by the Mystics to keep that alive. Godin attacks. Played by Huntley. Rhymes. Parley. Fleck. Campbell. Bowen. Bowen gets the kill. Tommy's +2. 11-9. Set 5. We will stick right here on this feed for the presentation coming up here before the Tommy's men's match. You'll have to switch feeds over after that for the men's action. Tommy's and UMBSJ. Tommy men look to put their perfect record on the line against the Seawolves. So you'll want to stick around on whatever device you're watching on. For that one, you do just have to switch over to the other feed, ACAA.TV. We'll give you the link. A lengthy but entertaining women's volleyball match here this afternoon. Folks, if you're watching and you're in the area, or if you're in the area of any one of these schools, get out and watch. These athletes deserve all the support we can give them. My privilege to bring the action right here from my perch. For those that are away, in play now is Langtang. Played, and on the attack is McNeil. McNeil is too strong on that one. Coach Brooks thought that might have been tipped on the way through. Played by Parley. Rhymes again sets up McNeil. McNeil goes short. Played by Campbell. Fleck. And going short herself was Godin. Marcy McNeil, inopportune time to make an error there as it puts the Tommies 2 points away from set 5 at 13-9. It is timeout MSVU. We'll stay right here through this timeout, given how close we are to the end and really how empty my water bottle is. That's more the deciding factor. Bit of a momentum here for the Tommies. That can change quickly in this one. Haven't seen Caitlin Jones for the Tommies since she took the ball off the beak. It has been rookie setter Julia Campbell out of Sussex, finishing out set number 4. And then the pivot for the Tommies here in the 5th set. Rhymes checks the rotation. On the digital pad with the minor official. Make sure that they're going to be set up right here. And now again conferring with lead official Van Raalte. Story's a bit too long from here. Mr. Van Raalte helped me earn one of my nicknames that I picked up in middle school. Not going to share that story right now. Too critical a point in the match. Seemed to be a lot of confusion here, though, in this set around what's going on now. Coach Brooks getting involved with the official. Now, lead official Van Raalte says, let's go. And we are set. Abby Langtang serves at 13-9. These are the times I'd like to be down on the floor and I could understand what the questions are, what they're talking about, what the issue is. Coach Brooks a little animated here. I haven't seen that all afternoon out of him. And now is Danica Godin conferring with the official Van Raalte on the far side. She'll report back to Coach McKay. Free Van Raalte says, let's get her going here. Talked about things long enough, 13-9. Pernew, Rhymes. On the attack and getting the kill is Madison Parlee. So after all that, point goes to MSVU. And Liz Rhymes, which is just who they'd want at the service line, is back to serve. Rhymes. Moriki. That one's put down by Prudencio. Moriki can't control the pass. Timeout Tommies at 13-11. And Liz Rhymes on the service line for MSVU. Exciting action here at the LB Gym. Tommies clinging to a 2-point lead late in set 5, 13-11. Mystics break the timeout with enthusiasm. Tommy's a little less so. Mystics opened us here by singing along with the anthem, and they're singing along to some Neil Diamond here right now. Rhymes. Campbell. That was a set from McGregor. McNeil now on the attack, and McNeil makes it a 1-point set with Rhymes still on the service line. Mystics trail only by 1. That one does float long. Tommy Men called it from the back row here on the upper deck. 14-12. Serving for the match, Maddie McGregor. The point here, the Tommies can move to 6-1. Tie the 6-1 Mounties. Rhymes sets up McNeil. Off the block, Tommies get it. Campbell pushes it over and it falls in. St. Thomas Tommies take the 5th set. 15-12. Win the match 3-2 over the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. Coach Brooks is still looking at the officials in this one. Whatever was going on there late in that set, he thinks he got the short end of the long stick. And whatever happened there, Coach McKay comes over to have a discussion, gives him a little bit of an embrace. And with that, the Mount St. University Mystics fall to 4-3. St. Thomas Tommies move to 6-1. Ties them with 6-1 Mount A, who won at UNBSJ this afternoon. The Tommies go to Mount A tomorrow. There's a battle of two 6-1 teams. If you're in that area, get to that gym, have a look at that game. The winner of that one will be tied at the top of the conference with Holland College, who took their first loss this afternoon to drop to 7-1. We're going to stay right here on the stream. We have a presentation coming up, CCAA Scholars. I don't have the notes on that, so I will be listening a little bit to the announcer. Mostly I will just be quiet here and hope you can pick up the PA announcer if in fact you have interest in watching that. Otherwise, I'll just give you a brief update of what they're doing. I'm sure I will miss some of the names and all of that. Apologies there. And coming up, of course, you'll have to switch streams. For it will be the Tommy men action. They're against UNBSJ. That was already supposed to have started at 6. So stay tuned for the start time of that one. You can just look for when the other stream is live would be my advice. It'll be a bit long, entertaining women's game here. The Tommy women take it from MSVU. MSVU will move down Highway 7, take on the Seawolves tomorrow at 11:30. And they can probably give a wave into Sackville on their way by. The Tommies will still be there playing Mount A. Presentation here ongoing. CCA National Scholars, women's soccer, Caitlin Benjamin, Abby Cameron. Couldn't make out the PA announcer on that one. I believe that was Jesse McLaughlin here receiving. Liam from Chilliwack. If you're tuning in from out there, hope you're doing well. Certainly know you're having some troubles there with weather of late. Beautiful part of the country. I've been there myself. There's Celine Sturkel coming out on crutches, injured last night at Mount A. Will pick up her scholarship, National Scholar Award. Jordan Underhill out of Blackville was a member of the Tommies men team last year. Zach Votor, right here in Fredericton. Haley Flack, who just played here in the women's volleyball match out of Steelman, Saskatchewan. Danica Godin. And Gabrielle Melanson. CCA Scholar, CCA All-Canadian. And I believe St. Thomas Athlete of the Year, Christian Christie. Garrett Dixon from Miramichi. Adam McDougall out of Calgary. Now we're arranging a photo. Coach Mallet of the men's team going to reset the net or begin that process. Got 30 minutes on the clock, so if you are tuning in for the men's volleyball action, check back around 6:40. That's my best estimate of start time. With that, we will end the stream here from the women's game. Been a pleasure to bring you that one. The St. Thomas Tommy women defeat MSVU in a barn burner fifth set. 25-21, 19-25, 25-23, 19-25, and 15-12 for the Tommies. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV. Thanks for tuning in. Come on back in about a half hour on the other feed for the men's action.